Wait a minute, wait a minute. It's gonna be asked. Better than Les Artisans de Glace?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
You just blew some minds here, buddy.
Oh man. We ready to go?
It's another bright, beautiful day at Walt Disney World. You can already hear my voice is starting to go just a little bit. I'm trying to be extra gentle with my voice, but somehow I've got to find another way. Exercises or drinking more hot liquid, something like that, because I'm down to my last Ricola cough drop. So I'll have to be extra careful with my voice. Gonna talk just like this the whole rest of the adventure. No, I'm not. There's a Magic Kingdom bus, but there are already 2 mobility scooters in front of us, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to make this one. We made it! Thanks to Dad's emergency stash, extra cough drops. Dad just told me what he wanted for breakfast. A cake donut from Starbucks. No, no, no. You can get an egg bite, ham and cheese sandwich. Protein. Protein to start the day. I have to admit, there is something extra magical about the Disney bus. And it's a part of the magic. I was talking with Rob and Jack about this, about how, you know, you can lose the magic if you're here all the time. And taking the buses, to me, are such a big part of it. And then another part of me is thinking to myself, maybe I'll just park somewhere for the day, if I was to live here, and just take a bus all around, just throughout the day, and just enjoy that bus experience again. And I know that sometimes it's like it's packed full of people, sometimes it's not, which is really nice. Sometimes it's packed full of people, other times it's not. I don't know, it's a lot of thoughts in my head today. Take a look right behind me, right there. That's the Star Wars Resort going up right there. Behind it is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So much excitement right there. Couldn't ask for a nicer day for the Magic Kingdom. And we're back in the Magic Kingdom. Dad and I are making our way to Starbucks now. I think I'm gonna get a hot chocolate or some other warm drink to help my throat. And Dad may definitely be getting a sandwich and perhaps, some kind of donut.
As much caramel as they can get.
As much caramel as, yeah, okay. So what does that mean? Coffee?
Vanilla bean caramel.
Vanilla bean caramel.
And I'll take a double.
A double. How do I say no? How do I say no? Ham and cheese sandwich? Okay, so ham and cheese sandwich and vanilla bean. At least I convinced them that far. 2 breakfast sandwiches, vanilla bean frappuccino with caramel, and iced caramel macchiato thanks to Karen. Karen, thank you so much for your gift card. I truly appreciate it.
Holy Toledo.
Special occasions. Special occasions only. We've got drinks, we've got sandwiches, and a fantastic view of Cinderella Castle. Just take a look at that. Ham and egg breakfast sandwich is absolutely delicious. How was it?
Well, not bad. You know, what I did just now is I've eaten my obligatory adult food.
So now it's just these all day?
Yeah.
I see. Okay. All right. You also mentioned some interest in Splash Mountain?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I think we're going to be able to do both today. First thing, people mover after breakfast.
Yep.
You know, I don't know if it would be an appropriate stop at the Magic Kingdom without the Magic Kingdom ice cream shop.
Yeah. You ice cream.
And not yet. Later. We'll get there. Off to the people mover. You stay relaxed. I'm gonna have Dad relax right there by the entrance. I'm gonna go through the line. It's definitely helpful to have a spot right there where Dad can relax for a minute because this is a pretty long line. How long has it been since you've been on the people mover?
A long time.
A long time.
Yeah. Would you believe in the battle days?
Yeah.
This was just a walk-on. We would do this just to fill time.
It has been getting more popular in recent years, people mover. And you know, it's a more crowded time of year. Usually we would come here in September or December with less crowds overall. But Dad's never seen lines like that for the people mover. Haven't seen Tomorrowland like this in a long time, huh?
Nope. I always like that sign, the Merchant of Venice.
Yes. Venus. No, it's Venus, not Venice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they call it Venus here.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at this view of Cinderella Castle right here. Love this view. Fantastic. Here comes the construction for the Tron Light Cycle ride. Oh my gosh, are you excited for this?
Right.
I can't wait. I'm so excited for this one. Probably more than anything else.
You have a 2:30 appointment.
Your 2:30 appointment here?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now, Dad mentioned the Carousel of Progress, but I don't want to miss Splash Mountain either. I'm going to try and get both so Dad can experience both. Definitely getting a bit more crowded here in Tomorrowland, so we're going to make our way towards Splash Mountain. Dad and I keep talking about how valuable this chair is. He can still walk around, no problem, but I walk around so much at Walt Disney World, and he didn't want to slow me down. We kept thinking about ways we could do it together. This is the best solution. Dad can go much faster than I can on that scooter, so he's been following me the whole time. If he revs that up to full speed, he will shoot off So having that scooter, we both agree, essential, absolutely essential. You want to travel together. One of the keys about the chair is not to remain in it the entire day. And Dad has been up and around more than once already, taking pictures, going on rides. So he's not in it the entire day, just to get around from place to place. And there's a significant amount of walking. We were on our way to Splash Mountain and I heard the Muppets and I said, Dad, have you ever seen them? He said, no. I said, you want to? He said, yes, let's go see them.
Let us begin. He was not just a man, he was a son of liberty. Music. Great moments in history, the ride of Paul Revere. Great moments in history, you saw it all right here. The mystery.
Only the American. Yeah. What'd you think?
Good.
You liked it?
Oh, yeah.
Worth seeing?
Yep.
Uh-oh, that is not a good sign. I see people standing up right there. Usually that means they're evacuating and they had to shut it down. You can see guests are actually coming off of the ride right now and have to walk down. Clearly they had some kind of malfunction and Splash Mountain is temporarily closed. On to the next attraction. At Dad's request, the next attraction, Country Bear Jamboree. You see the bear marks on the floor, scuff marks, the bear claws.
The bear standing on his hind legs,
Scratching pose. We've got just about 12 minutes before the Jamboree begins. Front row seats, are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, we ain't going anywhere anyhow. We're kind of hung up here.
He's the guy who gets me shook. All I ever get from him's a dirty look. He understood.
Yeah, as soon as I find a ladder, I'll be right up. Making up yarns and singing a song. It's perfect. Some folks say it looks a lot like me.
Please gather all your bare necessities and exit out.
That was a great Jamboree. Now we've got a great spot for Festival of Fantasy, which will be making its way down this road in just a bit. I tried the mobile order and pay for our Dole Whips, but it's just not working. Instead of just standing in this line, it's a little bit long, but worth it for the Dole Whip. Pre-parade snack always tastes delicious. It's absolutely critical to find a spot in the shade 45 minutes, an hour before the parade. That sun, especially in May, super intense. Time is now 2:59 and there it goes. Little bear on top. Just wait till you see this one. That is awesome. Yes. Festival of Fantasy. What did you think, Dad?
Probably an 11.
11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Awesome. We're gonna give it about 5 or 10 minutes while the crowds clear out, then we're making our way to Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm noticing that on some of the rides we can actually take the mobility scooter all the way through the line. On other rides like Pirates of the Caribbean, you have to park the mobility scooter somewhere else, like right outside here, and then walk through the line. They also have these red Magic Kingdom wheelchairs that you can use just to get from outside to inside, but the scooter's gotta stay outside. You haven't done Pirates in a long time either. No. Not a long, long time.
Inside the boat and watch your children.
My favorite scene of the entire ride, the pirates beckoning the doggy over to them with the key. Don't give him the key, doggy. Don't give him the key. Pirates of the Caribbean. Fun as always. The moving walkway here is not working, so we're walking our way up, probably to the Tiki Room and then the Haunted Mansion. By Dad's request, we are headed to Splash Mountain. 60-foot drop straight down into the Briar Patch.
Yeah.
Okay, it was shut down earlier today, so you can see the Fast Pass line is enormous. Oh my gosh, the standby line is only 30 minutes, so I think we're gonna do standby. After giving it another thought, we are not gonna wait in the 30-minute line. We're probably gonna go to Carousel of Progress or something like it. Instead of Splash Mountain, we are headed to the Tiki Room. Okay, we've got our spot for the Tiki Room pre-show, which should be starting in just a few minutes.
That's almost as much fun as New Year's Eve in the orange groves.
Many bird baths ago. There we were, slithers down from an overhanging limb. What's wrong? Snakes!
The opiate scoop.
All together in the tiki, 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 tiki.
The gods have been angered by all the celebrating. But me buckos, every cloud has a silver lines.
Let's give the birds a standing ovation.
Love that end song too. Now we're off to the Carousel of Progress. One of the hardest parts about the mobility scooter is getting through the crowds. Through some of those bottlenecks, it's extremely difficult. It helps to have someone stand in front, kind of clear the way a little bit, and not pushing anyone out of the way, but just kind of walking in front, and then Dad can follow right behind me.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow.
Walt Disney and the Sherman Brothers, wow.
Written many of the wonderful songs for motion pictures and television shows.
You're in for a real treat.
Shining at the end of every day.
Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. It just can't get any better. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow.
We should be moving at this point.
And that's the start. He follows his dream with
We're still here.
Dream come true for you and me. So there's a
We're still here. We haven't moved.
tomorrow.
We might be seeing the same scene twice.
Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s.
We're repeating the exact same one again because we have not moved. We were supposed to move. We're seeing the exact same scene twice.
You're with fellow rats doing the same thing.
The carousel will be turning in approximately 3 minutes.
Yeah, I guess you.
For your safety, remain seated. Motion will continue in 60 seconds. Please remain seated. Thank you.
Okay, we're moving. All right, we're moving.
Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy.
Temperature to 375.
Fantastic ride on the Carousel of Progress. We saw the same scene twice, but then it kept moving. Overall, awesome. On our way to the one, the only, the Haunted Mansion. I have some news that I'm not going to share with Dad at the moment. I just checked into our flight. That always hurts, but we'll come back. We'll be back again soon. I told Dad we could go anywhere he wants to go for dinner. He told me he's still deciding. He's thinking about Ohana, California Grill, but he also mentioned Contempo Cafe. That's one he really loves, so we may go there. Still deciding.
Of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state.
We'll live happily ever after.
So scary! I am ready. Ready. Asher T. Ashes. After an amazing ride on the Haunted Mansion, we are making our way to the Contemporary Resort. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. The guest experience desks are all over the park now, in the blue shirts with the blue desks all over. I will allow you to leave the Magic Kingdom with the guarantee that we can come back tonight.
Yes, we can.
Okay, all right, as long as we can do that, we'll be back. Can't leave the Magic Kingdom without this iconic shot with Dad. Why are PhotoPass photographers so good? That's why. So Dad had his choice of any of the resorts. He chose the Contemporary for a little bit of a snack at Contempo Cafe, refill those resort refillable mugs, and there was some kind of, I don't know, all-you-can-eat ice cream somewhere. I distinctly recall that being part of the conversation. So somehow self-service ice cream, all you can have.
Yeah, just like on the ship.
Yeah, just like on the cruise ship. Okay, all right. It's late in the afternoon. You enjoy. I've got to come clean with something, and I'm sorry about it in advance.
Yes.
I've checked into our flight on the way home.
Yes.
We leave tomorrow. I know. We'll be back though.
Okay.
We'll be back.
All right.
We'll be back. I didn't hear you saying it there. I don't think you've tried the updated Contempo Cafe.
No, I haven't.
No, I don't think you have. Contempo Smokehouse Burger. Contempo Smokehouse Burger and the soft serve ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't want you to think that I'm trying to, evade some of the desserts here, but this dessert shelf is the stuff of legend. Just the ice cream?
Yeah,
Just the ice cream. All right. Thanks, guys. This lunch/dinner at the Contempo Cafe is thanks to the Child's Family. Child's Family, thank you so much for your gift card. Really appreciate it. We need to rehydrate. Dad and I are both pretty dehydrated, I think. We're gonna get lots of refills. I think what happens is I get really hoarse like that if I get dehydrated. I think it's like an indicator for myself. Every time I hydrate, it sounds better. I feel like that's the key. I need to hydrate more. So that should be my mental check. Like, okay, if I start talking like that, it means I need more water. Contempo burger with fries looks absolutely incredible. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Whoa.
I always thought they did a fantastic job.
Wow. Contempo burger. A+, right off the bat. Right off the bat, A+. Delicious, absolutely delicious. Compared to all the Flower and Garden Festival food, this beats it all. I'm sorry, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it, but it's the truth. And I think that 2017's Flower and Garden Festival, the food was outstanding. This year did not meet that same level, in my opinion. They can improve it next year. Disney, I know you can. You've done it before. Just a little bit of improvement and it would be so good, but this burger, outstanding. I really do feel guilty saying that about the Flower and Garden Festival because I wanted to show you like the best of the best and all this, but none of it was able to capture that same quality that I've had before. And it was good food. Poached salmon, lobster tail, good. Not outstanding. And this is outstanding. Don't forget though, when you're at Disney, it's easy to lose track of time. Not eat for a while, not drink for a while. I mean, I'm used to it, but still it's not healthy. You shouldn't be doing that. So it's really important to take breaks. Make sure you are refilling these mugs. I recommend the mugs, absolutely, and just keep refilling them. I want to see you go through 3 of these, Dad. Yep. But yeah, gotta stay hydrated and eat. Make sure. Don't lose that energy. The piece de resistance. Dad is going for the ice cream. Is it that good? You're sure?
Yeah, you'll love it.
You were not wrong. You know your ice cream. I have to admit that. You know your ice cream. That's fantastic vanilla.
Best I've had on this trip.
Really, best ice cream of the trip. Whoa. Huge one from. Whoa, okay, wait a minute. It's gonna be asked. Better than Les Artisans de Glace?
Yes.
Whoa. Yes. You just blew some minds here, buddy. Yep. Vanilla ice cream from Contempo Cafe, in Dad's opinion, is better than that caramel apple cinnamon crunch that you found at Les Artisans de Glace. Yes. You're confirming that?
I'm confirming.
Would you like to go for double jeopardy where the scores could really change? After a magical meal at Contempo Cafe, Dad and I are making our way back to the Magic Kingdom for Happily Ever After. Happily Ever After, it's a great fireworks show.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. The effects on the castle. That's what you want to pay attention to. Effects on the castle. Okay. I don't want it to end, Dad. It's our last night. No! Time is now 7:57. We've got just enough time to make it to the hub, find a spot, and relax before the fireworks.
Thank you so much.
We're back in! My thought is they'll have an area for handicap and disability scooters, but we'll find out when we get there. 7:57, it's a little bit crowded. Found the wheelchair parking right behind this fountain. Got a great spot for fireworks viewing. Take a look at Cinderella Castle right there. Look at Dad's direct shot of the projection. It's gonna be great. 45 minutes to go. You said you're surprised by these crowds?
Yeah, those are a little thick.
You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. This is barely. This is little crowds. Well, medium crowds. Medium crowds. Kind of a dilemma here. I want to make sure I'm not blocking anyone's view behind me because we're in the handicap viewing area. Okay, I'm gonna be like that. There we go. I'm gonna see it from a unique angle. I like it. Projections are already there. Take a look. Yeah, it's a subtle projection, but you can see it.
That's what friends are for.
spectacular? One of the best you've ever seen?
Absolutely.
A++.
More than.
I'm glad. I'm very glad. Truly an incredible show. Absolutely loved it. Loved sharing it with my dad too, and with you. It never gets old. They really did a fantastic job with this one, and that's what gives me hope for everything in the future. Really a motivating show too, if you think about it. Motivating in so many ways. Loved it. Loved it. Thanks for sharing it with me.
Oh yeah.
Possibly a new favorite of yours. New favorite. New favorite. All right. Dad loved it. I loved it. Can't get over it. It's a magical show. It is. But being able to share it with my dad accelerated it to new heights. After an absolutely magical day and night, Dad and I are making our way out of the Magic Kingdom now to catch that bus to Pop Century, to sleep, and then another half magical day tomorrow. It's going to be great, but that's the day we have to go back to our temporary housing location, and then we'll be back again. We'll be back again before you know it. Disney, big thanks for opening the alternative exit, Main Street USA, with the scooter. That many people. Very, very difficult, so this is much, much easier. I don't think you've ever been outside this exit before because it's only used for Christmas parties, Halloween parties, and when the crowds are pretty thick. They didn't look that thick to me, but maybe they're just using it more. On the other hand, I have been here for 4th of July and New Year's, and now I consider like medium crowds to be like medium-low crowds, so maybe it's just my perception. This part's especially difficult with that scooter. Good night, Magic Kingdom. See you real soon. Did you have fun today?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. You ready to go home tomorrow?
I'm ambivalent about that.
Oh, yeah, see, I knew that.
I'm not so ready to go home.
That's what I thought. Plane takes off at 4:40, I think, and Magical Express picks us up at 1:40, so we're gonna leave plenty of time. Plenty of time. Time is now 9:41. Let's see how long it takes to get through this line. Tomorrow's our last day.
Yep.
Sad?
It is a little bit sad.
A little bit sad. A little bit sad.
But you showed me such a fantastic time.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Fantastic time.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And tomorrow, we just made reservations on the bus for Cape May Cafe breakfast mini bash. It's going to be spectacular. We're both really looking forward to it. A great way to kind of top off the adventure. It's going to be fantastic. Knowing that you've stayed at Polynesian, Grand Floridian, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and now we're staying at Pop Century, how do you feel about Pop Century?
Save only for the fact that I like being with the animals in the morning.
Yeah, this way.
I really think this is the best choice.
Really?
Yeah.
You're comfortable?
More than comfortable. Absolutely clean, spotless. The staff is amazing. No, this was a very good. In fact, the room was big enough to house even the scooter.
We had to find a way to do it, but we found a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the deluxes are fantastic if you want to stay at them. But since we're out and about and we only spend, 30 minutes of awake time in the room, it makes the most sense. But if we're staying in the resort, experiencing the animals, that's a very different. Because you couldn't really stay here during the day. I mean, you could, but you wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the go to the parks resort.
That's a very good point.
Okay.
Yes, that's a defining point.
Okay. Made it back to the room with time to spare. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with us today. Until next time and the final day of our adventure, have an absolutely magical night.